What's going on, guys? goldengameryt, and today I'm just gonna say straight up, I'm sorry I've not done a live stream in like a while. Okay, I've had no Wi-Fi, and I hope you guys actually understand, because I said I've had no Wi-Fi. I literally got it back not long ago, and yeah, we're heading straight in. I'm not expecting anyone to join since I haven't really put a title, but we're going to be doing these two. We're very near the end, so obviously there won't be much of this game until the next series comes out, which is like the the end of this year. Let's go. Let's go. Right.
And welcome, and in today's incredibly topical show, Neil Armstrong walks on the moon, some angry cyclists, and I throw a sandwich out of the window. All that is to come. But first, Aston Martin has just launched a new car. And here's Richard Hammond to tell us all about it.
This is the new V8 Vantage. And, well, it's not an ugly car, is it?
I love that car as well. This is a car I would have in real life.
About this colour. You'd be on the phone to your doctor if your wee came out like this, but the shape itself is stunning. I
would have that in white, like that, or...
This is one of those superstar cars that leave a wake of...
Also, I haven't played this game, like I said, in like 3 weeks, so I'm probably going to be kind of bad at the controls.
And as the smallest, punchiest, sportiest car in the Aston lineup, it's fast too. Go! Takes 3.5 seconds.
There we go. Oh, I've not forgotten this game whatsoever. Whoa, hey!
I like that. my 911 career. Thank you. Gotta keep the pressure on.
I just beat my fastest time! I made it quicker.
Top speed, 195.
But here's the thing. Astons have always been beautiful, fast in a straight line. But when you're making a sports car, that's the easy part. It was when you dug deeper under the skin into the areas you couldn't see that in the past they often came up short.
The trouble is, the company's never had the money or the manpower of Porsche or Ferrari, and you could sense that in their cars. They just didn't feel as well made or well engineered as some rivals.
That means they sold mainly to people listening to their hearts and not their heads. Because your heart says, I want an Aston, even when your head says that door doesn't fit properly.
But this is 2018.
19.
Looks and speed aren't enough if bits are coming off in your hand. This car can't be nice to drive for an Aston. It can't be well made for an Aston. It's got to be good, full stop.
I would actually love that Aston, like.
Yeah, in an AMG, this engine doesn't make this noise. In a Merc, it's all umpa bass. Whereas Aston Martin have added some British gravel to the mix.
So, it's handsome, quick, tuneful, and feels well built. But now we come to the acid test. How the new Vantage handles corners.
So, let's see what's what.
Another one, are we doing stringing corners? Oh, drifting! Knew it! Piece of cake! So. Come on. Nick 100, Nick 1,000, Nick 1,000.
This is in control of its power. It really is. It's been set up by a man who used to work at Suspension Masters Lotus. And you can tell. In the past, you could buy an Aston and love it, but still know deep down that a 911 was a better car. With this new Vantage, that gap has been closed to a point where it doesn't matter.
It's not just brilliant for an Aston Martin. It's brilliant, full stop.
I love it. I love it. If I could honestly see one of those cars in public, I'll be so happy. So happy.
I agree with you on that. It's a brilliant, brilliant car. But
Very brilliant.
One thing I ought to mention, you know all that tech inside it? That is Mercedes stuff, but it's last generation Mercedes stuff.
Yes, but it's still better than all the stuff that Aston used to fit.
That's true.
Is it not?
No, that is true. And the other thing, you expressed surprise that it's got that AMG engine. But you've got to remember the Aston V12 they've been using for years. That's German.
Well, it's made in Germany.
Yes.
That makes it all German.
No. It's where it's designed and developed that matters.
Let's not get bogged down with what's German and what's not. The point is, okay, unlike the previous Vantage, that is way, way more than a pretty face. I mean, a lot more. But now let's find how fast Abby can get one around the abundance.
That is a colour I would have. That black, oh. Do I actually have to, like, stay still and just... Look at that! This is a colour I would have in it. Like, seriously. This is a car I would have.
Wide for old lady's house, keeping it clean round there, and now the short spurt down to substation.
Meow. Oh.
It's like an old-fashioned racing car moving around. It's a good-looking lap, that. Right, let's find out where it ended up on our lap board, shall we? Here we go. Exactly the same speed as a 911 GT3 RS.
Yeah, when you think the Aston doesn't have a massive wing and scaffolding in the back, that's impressive.
It is very impressive.
Yeah, but never mind that. Look, it's no faster than a BMW M5.
Yes, but I think what that says, James, is the M5 is seriously quick.
Now, this year marks the 50th anniversary of the first landings on the moon, and I thought I should take a little celebratory look back at that truly historic mission.
James, this isn't a grand tour of whatever is in your head. You do know that.
I know, but I promise there will be some cars.
Oh, is it this mission?
Eventually.
Is it this one if it is, I'm happy. Yeah, it is.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
When President Kennedy made that speech to Congress,
Thought he was killed. Sorry.
he gave the scientists at NASA a planet-sized headache. Nevertheless, the brains at NASA knuckled down and throughout the 1960s set about developing and testing the rockets and the technology that would be needed to crack this monumental nut. However, machinery on its own was not enough. Equally important to the success of the space program were the astronauts. Now, these men were generally of a type, they were fighter jobs.
I'm gonna pause actually, guys. But fun fact, this is back in. Why is with that music? Fun fact, but like in 2013, me and my mum and my grandma went to Florida, and we actually went to John Kennedy Space Center where all this is based. Really recommend you go there because it's absolutely fantastic. And there's a picture somewhere on my mum's phone of me and my mum and my grandma touching a rock, like you know, the actual rock from the moon, and you can see like all the different colours of like the hand and the age and the wrinkles and all that lot.
Test pilots, they were very familiar with moving around at very high speed. So, and I did promise we'd get some cars into this, when it came to moving around on the face of the Earth, there was one car they favoured above all others. Corvette,
Class.
America's premier sports car.
Premiere. I don't want a full flight. That is this the road from the Columbia mission? This is a drifty boy. I love it. Yeah, this is the Columbia one. I know it is. Well, stop. This is a drifty boy. I'm crashing.
The big love-in between the American astronaut and the Corvette started with Alan Shepard, the first American in space in 1961. And on his safe return to Earth, he was given a free Corvette by General Motors, a sort of medal for services to the country. By 1969, just inside Kennedy's deadline, NASA was ready to try landing some men on the moon. The astronauts chosen were Buzz Aldrin, who drove a Corvette, Neil Armstrong, who drove a Corvette, and Mike Collins, who drove a Beetle. Presumably that's why they left him in the command module and didn't let him walk on the lunar surface.
Eagle Houston, we have you now. You read over. Loud and clear.
When the astronauts finally approached the surface of the moon, the landing was not without drama.
Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for landing.
The designated spot was full of craters,
Eagle Houston, you're a go for landing.
forcing Armstrong to fly manually and look for another place to set down.
4 forward, drifting to the right a little. Okay, engine stop. Host control, both autos, engine command override off. We copy you down, Eagle. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
When they finally landed, they had just 20 seconds of fuel remaining. But no matter, they were down on the moon.
That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
I'm gonna pause it again. I know I'm gonna stop pausing in a minute, but if you know me very well, you might know one thing. I love space. Like, seriously. Get me a space game on PS4 and I am so buying it. Just let me know anyway. Please, thank you. Okay.
Back on Earth, a hero's welcome awaited. And once he got home, Armstrong, like so many astronauts, would swap the seat in his spacecraft for a seat in a Corvette. And when I say Corvette, I mean this actual Corvette. This one. This was his. This is Neil Armstrong's Corvette. Oh. His hands were here, he looked at the instruments like that. He touched that. Neil Armstrong. The first person to set foot somewhere other than the Earth.
There's a proper muscle.
Get past it.
Right, what do we do? Oh god. That was a bad crash. I did get
The owner of this car
silver.
realised what it was he found, decided not to restore it. He would leave it exactly as it was. He would just do enough to make it run. So he hasn't done the paint, he hasn't replaced bits in here. This is all exactly as he found it. There's patina on the bonnet there. There's a scuffed bit on the door. It's real. Hello, Rev Counter. Neil Armstrong's looked at you, hasn't he? Oh, I think a Huey is coming. There's Mr. Huey, there's the evocative one. Those are the two sounds of the 60s, aren't they? That one, and the sound of Neil Armstrong speaking from the moon. Neil Armstrong's Chevrolet Corvette. Love it. Love it.
This is making me miss Florida now.
What an honour.
What's gone wrong with astronauts?
They don't go to the moon anymore.
No, they used to be rock gods. I mean, if you think about it, they would drive their Corvettes into town, get hammered, get chlamydia, and the next morning they'd be upside down in a starfighter. Anyway, that's enough about space now. I want to move it on because I came into the office the other day and told these two that the Citroen C3 Aircross that
Hey, Lauren.
Hope your stream is gonna be fun for you, boyo. Can't he really stick around but enjoy
that?
that?
And I decided to prove that it is by doing one of those very thorough tests where we cover all the things that matter in a car of this type.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this going to be one of those stupid films where you do ridiculous tests to discover if a car can drive faster than itself?
No. It is.
This is the car in question.
Oh, it is.
It's a 5-seater, front-wheel drive hatchback. Prices start at £14,720 and it looks rather funky.
I actually like that car.
Splashes of orange paint.
I actually like that car as well. Don't ask or don't question, just roll with it. I like that car.
It's easy to see out of because the windows are made from glass and all
Wow.
the controls fall easily to hand because they're on the dashboard or the steering wheel rather than under the carpet in the boot.
Oh, we're in. I'm ready. Let's go. I like the Citroen Citroen C3 though. It's a nice car. I know I have a very weird interest in cars. I like the Aston Martin Vanquish V8.
Hero.
Hello, Leon. And I also like this car. Very weird. I like something that's British and something that's Italian. That doesn't add up, does it? And this car should have been doing 150 miles an hour. I blame you, Clarkson. I blame you. This is wobbly, Jesus. He's a wobbly boy.
Greetings from my crib club.
Ah, Jesus. I was looking at messages. How are you? Leon? Jesus Christ.
But you may be wondering what makes it
It's
so
Jesus
special.
born.
Well, to find out, I've decided to break the test down into segments so that all the important questions can be answered. To find out, we've come here to the banked Millbrook Bowl in Bedfordshire. Citroen say that because the
I am back,
small
WW3 is upon us.
three-cylinder engine
VA
in this
boys.
particular version of the Aircross is turbocharged. It
Yeah,
produces
WW3 is upon us.
28 horsepower.
That's very true.
And now it's time to see what that means in terms of top speed.
Right. This
Here we go.
is pretty simple. Speed. Alright. That's 100.
What game is this LOL?
Grand Tour. Or the Grand Tour game. It's hint of the name. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
So can it be better?
Yeah, you can, Clarkson.
Okay, what I've done now is hooked up to the back end of a Bentley Bentayga. Now this is a car with a top speed of 180 miles an hour.
No, it is
What it's doing is it's punching a hole in the air for me, and I'm driving along in a vacuum. So that should mean I go faster. Let's find out.
Yeah, because it's something called Slipstream. Go! Alright. Go, 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 go.
I was on a video of a YouTuber with 1 mil subs hot.
Oh, okay. Ben Taylor, get quicker! Thank you. Oh, 155, we're gonna be beating the speed of the Bentley any minute. Look at this speed! A Citroen is not supposed to go this quick, seriously. Oh, we're catching. We're catching up to the Bentley. The overtake.
Oh, truth, it's like being in Bluebird. My only worry is that I just saw a single magpie, and it is Friday the 13th as I do this. So now I'm going to ease out of this dangerous situation. Well,
Oh, are we gonna?
Space is smaller than the aircross, then the answer is no.
Oh, we're gonna have to. Right. Yep. Wait. Okay, hang on. Technical difficulties. Maybe you go in a bit more. There.
And with
There.
that sorted out, it's time for one of the most important tests. A little car can face.
What?
To find out, I've come to Southampton Docks, where obviously I've been forced to wear a hard hat in case a ship lands on my head. Anyway, as you can see, the little car has been attached by rope to the enormous car transporter. Which I've just noticed has a face. It's Booty McBoatface. The
Booty
challenge I'd come
McBoatface,
up with
beautiful.
was to see if the 1-ton C3 could pull the 13,000-ton ship a distance of 25 meters. Right, now I should explain that my colleagues, May and Hammond, think this is a stupid test. They say the aircraft only develops 151 torques, and that isn't enough to pull a medium-sized child. I, however, disagree.
Right.
Let's do this! Go. Oh, Christ, there's some elasticity in that rope. Ooh, hello. Why is it going backwards? It's a bit of a worry. Is that ship? The ship's going back. Look. The ship is going back. What? The situation's bad. As we reattached the tow rope, I wondered what had gone wrong. Why did he put his engines in reverse as a sort of amusing joke? I mean, he is Greek, the captain. We're not German. We didn't mess your economy up. With the
We
rope
actually held your
reattached,
economy, so you're welcome.
again.
Ow.
Here we go.
Take 2. Oh, I thought I was going to do it.
That's just clutch spin. Now it's just clutch. That's clutch. Traction control off. It's the only solution. Hang on. I think that ship is moving. I think we're getting further and further with each pull. Go.
Go!
The power and strength of the Citroen. That is Boaty McBoatface admitting defeat. And with that sorted out, it was time to address the C3's practicality.
No, it's practical. Oh, it's this one! This is a good one. This is a good one.
To answer this, we've come to France, where an armed robbery is in progress.
Great mask. I mean, it's just a great car. It's just the upgraded version of the Countach. It's kind of... It's actually amazing how well he could actually speak French, because you would think. Let's go!
Let's do this!
French police. The greatest police in mankind. Get here, you robber. I'ma get you, and then you're going to be with Le Burglar. Because you are Le Burglar. Get here! You are mine! You are mine! You will be in prison. Pull over! You are mine. You're mine. Can you please just get here? Ah! I can get him in the corners. Nice. That's a good turn. No one.
Very, very quickly here.
You're mine.
Cars. Americans have Crown Vics, Germans have BMs, Italians have Alphas. But France has always been a bit of a burgling free-for-all because you knew that you were only ever going to be chased by Inspector Clouseau in a diesel Renault Megane. Well, not today, because I'm in an aircross and I've got a moustache.
Then there's UK, which we don't talk about.
To make my life a bit tricky, the Robbers Pantera wasn't standard. It had an all-aluminium 7-litre V8 producing 550 horsepower, 4 times more than I had.
Oh, we're the robber now. We're actually staying. Oh, jeez. How is he staying behind me? This is not fair. Get away. Get away. Get away. No. There he is.
Soon, I caught up with them.
Shortcut.
Oh, heavens! Oh, damn it! It was beginning to seem that despite my best efforts, I wouldn't be able to catch the Pantera. But then, when all seemed lost, the Citroën played its trump card and didn't break down, whereas the Pantera reverted to type and did. There you go, son. Oh, God. He's using hair dye. Anyway, it's now time for the final test, the big one. The answer to the question I'm asked 5 or 6 times a day. Italy is a difficult country to invade because it's surrounded on 3 sides by sea and on the 4th by mountains. These mountains. The Alps. But back in 218 BC, a Tunisian general called Hannibal did cross those mountains using elephants to carry his gear. And what I want to know is, could he have used an aircross instead? I mean, obviously, the aircross wasn't invented 200 years before the baby Jesus, but if it had been, could he have used it? We know that the Citroën is powerful and torquey, but what really matters on a job like this is traction.
Bit of off-roading now, are we? Oh, why is the camera a bit weird? Oh.
Down here comes it. It engages something called the grip control system, and that sounds like a gift, but it isn't. Oh, dear me.
I thought handbrake would work, but it's not. This is a bad one. We just got gold.
Yes, look at the little Citroën clawing away. No elephant could do this. I am zooming up here. God knows what sorcery the computers are using to keep me going here, but they are. With the sat-nav telling me Italy was just 2 miles away, I found another path. Past 2,000 meters here. Christ, if I go over the edge now. There we go.
I gotta admit though, okay, if I had the opportunity to go to this place, I would! Because look how beautiful it is, seriously. I know obviously it doesn't look like this in real life, but it'll look a lot like this. Like, it's not like the exact same. So if they had a reason, they have to like change it because of editing and like doing games and whatnot. But this game is beautiful. This is beautiful. I would so love to get like an off-road, like a Land Rover, so they just belly up here. That'd be fun. I don't even care that I got bronze.
Finally, the border moved into view. Come on, little aircross. There you are. Clever car. So there we are. Faster than itself at the test track, strong enough to pull a ship, big enough for the entire Jolly family and a horse, and better at invading Italy than an elephant.
Are you all right? In the head, I mean.
What do you mean?
Well, we learned nothing.
You did? You learned it could get to the top of that mountain even though it doesn't have four-wheel drive?
Yeah, but what about things that matter to people who buy that sort of car? What about, you know, boot, interior, space?
I did boot.
Safety, okay, safety, the insurance group, all that.
It's a bit boring.
I mean, okay, let's. Isn't that Citroen basically, tell me if I'm right, the same car as the Vauxhall Cosmo?
Yes, it is. Good point. So, for instance, would you buy one of those instead?
Well, you can't have the Vauxhall with the grip control system, so it's no good as an elephant.
No, the elephant test isn't actually relevant. Is there not something? Okay, the
It technically
Vauxhall,
is.
How easy is it to vacuum out the interior? There you go.
I knew you were going to mention that, so what I did was I took the Vauxhall down to a man who knows a thing or two about vacuuming, none other than Sir Dyson. Can you get that bit in there? Any good?
Very good.
Is it?
Very easy. Very good.
Sir James Dyson doing a test, an important test for us there. Actually was James Dyson.
Just a minute.
What?
Sir James Dyson is developing a new solid-state battery. He is working on the future of global personal transport, and you've wasted his whole afternoon vacuuming out the interior of the Vauxhall.
You have literally speeded up the end of the world.
Yes. Yes, I have, and on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
Well then, that was episode 9 of season 3. I was going to say episode 9 of season 9. Episode 9 of season 3 done. Now we've got episode 10. Then we'll have 2 more. No, we'll have 2 more actual episodes. Yeah, because then we're going to be doing the youth vote. Pretty good video, that. And then there's 1, 2, 4 more. Boom. I'm just gonna skip the intro because you guys have always seen the intro. Skip? Can I skip, please? Can I skip, please? There. I'm just like. Hello. It reminds me of Noodle from what's it called? Hello. If you know gorillas, you'll understand that what I said. The Noodle. Can't remember.
Show. A young woman changes a wheel. An older woman drinks some lager. And Richard looks at a book.
Look at that.
This is a good episode, actually. I remember watching this.
However, we begin with a film from James May, who's in his 80s. What? No, wait, sorry. We begin with a film from James May about the 80s.
Yes. Thank you. The 80s, a time of marvellous excess, you know, Gordon Gekko and big shoulder pads and, of course, incredible supercars, the greatest of which, without question, was this one.
Is it the... Yeah.
The Ferrari Testarossa.
That's a good car.
Was excess on wheels.
That's a good one.
Be it looks, attitude, or even size.
I do have a better one, but I believe the one I'm thinking of is in the 70s.
When this car came out, people were absolutely aghast at how wide this car was. I don't mean wide like Del Boy, I mean wide as in width. It was enormous, especially at the back.
He was a thick boy.
And it simply oozed charisma from every one of
He
his
was a very
snatched
thick boy.
panels. It was unquestionably the only car that could star in Miami Vice. The price of this car, when it went on sale in 1985, was £62,666. That is, I'm sure you know, the number of the beast. And when you went through this 5-seater V12, it took you to 180 miles an hour. That was an astonishing figure for the time. Full throttle. Oh, that's interesting. Easy. Forward. Ow! Concentrate, look, then this is not a complicated one. Full throttle.
I'm going to drive this actually normally.
Get faster. Ferrari loved that show so much, he actually gave its star, Don Johnson, his own Testarossa. And Don was just the tip of the celebrity iceberg.
Rod Stewart had one, Elton John had
Love Alan.
Mike Tyson had one, O.J. Simpson had one, and presumably wore driving gloves. If the 1980s were the era of excess, then, well, this was the perfect car for the era.
I'm afraid Mr. May has just been wasting your time, rather, because that is not the ultimate 80s supercar. This is.
Yes.
For sheer over-the-topness, nothing comes close to the Lamborghini Countach.
I agree with that.
Alongside it, the Testarossa looks like a family hatchback. If you think the Ferrari is wide, this is even wider. And the Testarossa's doors don't open like
I love the Countach. The Countach is a sex.
The LP5000 was launched in 1985 specifically to put the Testarossa back in its box. It's 48-valve, 5.2-litre V12 to take the Countach to 186 miles an hour, or to be precise, more than the Ferrari.
Oh, I like this car.
Being in supercars, to me, are all about being the ultimate. Doesn't matter what that is, but it has to be an ultimate. And this is the ultimate bedroom wall poster car. When I first saw one of these as a kid, it lit a flame in my heart. And when I saw one today, the middle-aged man, that same flame roared into life. What an astonishing feeling! Oh, for God's sake, I look pretty cool. Oh, an anti-Countach.
And this incredible machine came from a company that didn't have half the resources of Ferrari.
Let me give you an example. This car might look super aerodynamic, like a missile, but in fact, it never saw the inside of a wind tunnel. They couldn't afford to put it in one. So instead, they ran a prototype up and down the motorway with bits of wool stuck all over it. I love that. Oh, hello. Here he comes.
Oh, I can actually choose. I'm gonna be good old Lambo. Boop.
Go, go. Come on.
I can't drive today, can I? Drift it. Oh, sucks to be you. Screw you. My win. My win. He's ramming me. No. Ow. Ah. This is intense. Hi. Go. Come on. Get a wide, get a drift in, get a sneaky little drift in. I can't. Go! I'm getting beaten by Captain Slow. Oh, I've got the power. I've got the power and I just, screw you. Screw you. I just rammed him off the road, fam. can't believe I just I went move. Just stay ahead, stay ahead, stay ahead, stay ahead, stay ahead, stay ahead.
Oh my god!
I can't see my drive today. Won't pay attention. And woo!
Eventually, we pulled over so we could continue arguing face to chest.
Oh, the brakes on. Brilliant.
On the line.
Right. Oh, that's not. And there's an L badge in there.
You can't see behind you, can
No,
you?
I just want to be really accurate. You can help with that.
That's in the way, and that's in the way. That's why the early ones had a periscope.
Unable to agree on
Oh, it's the drag race.
we decided to take a more intellectual approach
The drag race.
by having a drag race.
Now, on paper, the Lamborghini is faster, definitely. But, as we've already observed, Lamborghini were a bit fast and loose with their performance figures back in the day. So now, finally, we can find out for real.
I'm gonna choose the Ferrari. Cause. Oh no!
Right then, let's go. Get past it.
Whew.
Couple of things I think you forgot to mention in Phil.
Hang on a minute.
What?
By attacking those cars, you are destroying the very foundations of everything we love and hold precious.
And now it's time to destroy them a little bit more by seeing how slowly those cars go round the Ebola drone.
Oh, we're just gonna do the Ferrari then. Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's go, Abby.
Look at that lunging and pitching there as she heads on to the isn't.
That's a wall. I knew that. That's another wall.
Back towards old lady's house, bringing out that flat 12, lumbering towards substation. The field of sheep to go. And across the line. That's absolutely nuts. Sliding a Testarossa. I wouldn't do that for all the tea in China.
Technical point that might confuse the viewers. You just said the raw from the flat 12,
Yeah.
which is sort of right, but I said V12,
I knew you did.
which is also sort of right because it's not a box, so it's a 180-degree flat V12. There you
Literally
go.
not interested. It's a flattish V12. Anyway, it's now time to see.
Oh, we do have to do the Lambo. Ah! I hate driving this car. I love the Lambo, but go!
Easing off to the second curve on the straight. On the power towards your name here.
We're fine.
Now the Doyle has wrestled back towards old lady's house. Now in the damp dash towards substation.
Whack that Thwift. Whack it. Nailed it.
Right. There's a new breed of small hot hatchback.
That's no
And to
time,
find which one is best, we
guess no time then.
to that field just over there.
Oh, it's this one.
Yes, the start point for our test was our own track in Oxfordshire. And this is what we'd assembled. I've brought the new Volkswagen Polo GTI, which has 197 horsepower. Richard Hammond has brought the new Ford Fiesta ST, which also has 197 horsepower. James May has brought the new Toyota Yaris, which has a ridiculous name, the how do you say that?
Grimina.
It isn't Grimina, there's no at the end. It says Grim.
Yours is a brown car.
It's not brown.
That is brown.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It isn't, it's mushroom.
The cameramen know about colour. Is it brown?
It's definitely brown.
It's brown. There you go.
It's mushroom.
That's dirt brown.
We decided that instead of arguing about which car was best, we should do some actual tests, starting with a pursuit race.
Ah, we're in the golf.
Look at that for a tidy line. Oh, I say that's really good. I love speeding.
Unfortunately, the ain't turned up.
That's it, keep going, keep going. It is quite scary through here.
I beat him.
Several laps later,
Boom.
both of us were still the same distance apart.
It's just occurred to me, we both have the same knowledge of this track. We both have 197 horsepower. This race may take a while. However,
Brakes are fading. I can feel them fading a bit. They do get hot.
mine, meanwhile, had got smoky hot. So, much to the annoyance of our colleague, we decided to call it a draw.
Can I just say, if this was a proper race rather than a catch-up race, I'd now be in the lead because I treated my car properly and didn't overheat the brakes.
Have you heard this?
I did hear
But
that.
you don't pause
So
in
in other
a
words,
race.
when you drive slowly, you win.
Yes, because my brakes aren't overheating. I could still be
You
going
never went
round.
more than 28 miles an hour.
Rubbish! When did you watch a motor race on the television, on the grandstand or whatever? There's
Rather
nothing
than
to
listen to any more of May's bizarre theories on motorsport, we decided to move on to the next challenge. A drag race. We took you through the engine. It's a 2-litre turbo. What do you want? 3,
Oh, go.
2, 1. 54, stop, go. Come on, come on.
There's that.
A 2-litre turbo. What do you want? 3, 2, 1. Go.
Better.
foot in it, man. Flat down, yeah. Yes! Oh, what? A victory for the fat boy!
That can only mean that VW have got their figures wrong. Again.
This surprising result called for a bit of a debrief. The mushroom-coloured polo
Brown VW has
won. Actually, I've got to be honest, I am quite surprised by its
I'm slightly
astonishing
surprised.
victory.
It is really annoying and there's nothing you
Because
can
it's
do.
heavy.
Yeah.
It's only as powerful as this.
The DSG gearbox makes a huge difference.
You know, the double clutch, I mean, every time you two have to change gear, you lose 20 yards.
Well, there's no way can you keep up with that with an
Instant.
old-fashioned box.
Look,
No.
it's one gear, then another. In this...
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Takes from Mr. Wilman. You idiots.
Nice.
Stop banging on about double clutch gearboxes and lift-off oversteer. These cars are supposed to appeal to young people and they have no idea what those things are. The winner of this test will be the car that appeals most to millennials, not old men like you. So what test do we do that young people would be interested in? No, wait, I've had an idea.
What exactly is a millennial?
Once we'd explained this to James, we left the test track and began our new friendly road test.
Okay.
Abort. Stop, abort. Go. Drinking plastic, which is evil. I thought that was all going rather well, the test appealing to young people.
Yeah, we talked about carbon dioxide and polar bears and expressed our support for the Labour Party.
Yeah, I mean, apart from the bit where the juicer blew up in my face, obviously it was all going rather excellently.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Mr. Willman said we hadn't got the idea at all. And that to really appeal to millennials, we had to somehow get our cars in the Mail Online.
Now, this was a bit of a problem for James, who claims he's never read the Mail Online.
I haven't.
You're not really the Mail's target audience, James.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're not a mealy-mouthed, bitter person who believes that everyone who is luckier, better-looking, richer and more talented than you are should be torn to shreds and executed.
Right, well, whatever. The rules were simple. We had to drive into London and then do something with our cars that would get the paparazzi to take a picture of them.
Yes, and then the winner would be the person who got the most amount of those pictures actually published.
I decided that what I'd do was take my wife out for dinner at the glittering Bluebird restaurant on the famous King's Road. It's a popular haunt for the Paps, this, and I felt sure we'd be snapped getting out of the little Ford. Okay, right, so remember to smile and look like you really like me. Like a lot. Right. On my hand, there. And then we'll just stand around for a bit. Looking forward to dinner with my wife, Mindy.
I want to take a picture. Oh wait, no, I actually have to do it.
decided that to get himself noticed, he'd have a puncture and then get a celebrity like Binky Felsted to help him mend it.
You grab the spare wheel.
Really?
You have to twiddle it so the car goes up, way really high in the sky. Come on, get back into it.
Exhausted.
James, meanwhile, was driving a car that's never been packed, through a part of London that's never been packed, with his dinner date, historian Mary Beard, who hasn't been packed either.
I'm absolutely delighted. I mean, this has made my month. This.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very generous.
They fit so well.
Chelsea.
There's no paps. There's nobody here.
No.
There's no photographers. It's ridiculous. I've always been photographed here. Look, here I am. And here I am. And here. Oh, she's just a friend from work.
Are you sure about that, mate?
Uncappable people in history were waiting to be packed.
I just had a thought. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but actually the idea of this was to get the car in the paper. I know, because I should have parked it outside. Excuse me.
Did you burp in front of Mary B?
I did, I'm sorry, it just fell out. I apologise.
And also, I know a lot of people will be thinking, oh, we engineered that. We really genuinely didn't. All you have to do to get packed when you're in our line of work is go into London, do something mildly out of the ordinary, and then they swarm. Well,
Or get
not round
absolutely
you.
clattered and fall out of a club with no trousers on.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Or
Anyway,
catch pneumonia.
while yes, I've had that a few times. Anyway, listen, while we were waiting to see which one of our antics got into the Mail Online, Mr. Willman came up with another youth-friendly idea.
Oh, it's just the
He said
one.
each of us had to take a picture of our car and then see which of us got the most likes of their snap on Instagram. I had done just that.
The one
My
after.
Instagram
It's a good one.
picture, I'm not messing about. I've recruited a top photographer and I'm very excited because he's brilliant. Look at that.
His name is David Yarrow. He's
He
one
does-
of the world's greatest wildlife photographers, and his plan was to recreate this shot using my car instead of the tiger.
So I'm coming in.
I think the most important thing is to have.
I like him.
It's got to be full. It's got to be dynamic.
David
That means
Yarrow's
there's
good.
gonna be water flying up between me and the car. I want to be as close, safety-wise, as you'll allow me to be. Yeah, got your number.
All right.
Eventually, my shot was in the can. As was May's. And so, after no work at all, was Jeremy's. Could you have made any less effort?
No, you're right. I should have put a puppy in it, because Instagram loves a dog.
Yeah.
Anyone on
Very
Instagram,
true.
it's all just dogs, basically.
Very
Anyway,
true.
With our pictures posted on Instagram, we were all given another challenge to see who could get the most views.
Here it is.
on YouTube.
Now, if you go on YouTube, which I do quite a lot, you will notice that something that's very popular with so-called millennials is the unboxing video. It's usually something like an idle student with nothing better to do, simply taking something they bought out of the box and talking about it.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody?
I love why she.
Taking it out of the box yet. I got some.
This bloke is unboxing a new television set he's bought.
Oh my God, you guys ready?
Look how many hits it's got.
It's not. It's not hits. It's not hits. It's views. I gotta admit though, this one, like, if you, I don't believe you can find it now, but when they were creating this episode, not the actual game, but the actual episode, I was scrolling across YouTube and I found it. I had no idea where it was for, but then I realized where it was for, and I'm like, I was one of those viewers. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, that happened.
Hi guys, it's May. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to my latest unboxing video, and this is a big one. It's a car. Meanwhile, Jeremy has decided to create a fast show style character called David Souffle.
I've watched this one as well. I've watched this one. David Souffle. I love it. I love it. I also saw his Instagram and his Twitter with that, and I was so happy. David Souffle. So fun. I gotta admit, Jeremy did quite well on this.
Back at the airfield, my next stunt was ready. Right, now down there is a man. I don't know his name, but it doesn't matter because in a moment I'm going to run him over. 3, 2, 1.
Run over a man!
And here we go. Yes! Didn't kill a man.
Oh, I like that a lot.
I just think the amount of cardboard he would have to go through. Like, seriously. I love this episode so much. Easily one of my favourites. I love it's making me hungry as well, and I literally just ate before live streaming this.
Help us determine which is the best of the small hot hatches. We've already filled in the scores for Price, the pursuit race and the drag race. Now we've got the paparazzi thing. Hammond, how did you get on?
Well, you two put the pap in a bag, didn't you?
Well, we did, but actually we should sell those bags to celebrities.
You should, because they're rather clever. You pull a drawstring, and not only can't you take any pictures, you can't get out of the car.
Yes, it's also technically false imprisonment.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but so's trapping a wasp in a jam jar. Nobody complains about that, do they?
Yes, well, anyway, it didn't work because obviously there must have been another pap that we didn't spot because this picture appeared. Aha!
No. Wait a minute. The rules said it had to have the car in it, and I don't see the car in that picture.
It also said Mail Online.
Hi, Mum.
I'm guessing, there's some evidence to suggest that is the sun.
Yeah,
not the Mail.
I hoped you wouldn't spot that.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't do very well.
I think that gives you a 0, Hammond.
Yeah, so you got a 0. Now, James May, how did you get on taking the older woman out for a curry in Hammersmith and then parking your car in an underground car park?
Not that well, actually.
How not that well?
Not that well.
Okay. Not a single thing. My plan was rather successful.
Was it?
49 pictures appeared of my car and me and Binky in the Mail Online.
49?
49 pictures.
Well, hang on a minute. 49 pictures of a fat old bloke and a young girl I've never heard of changing a wheel.
I know, and the extraordinary thing is, I'd like to show you the 49 pictures, but got in touch with the Mail Online yesterday, okay, to say, can we have the pictures? Do you want to know how much they were going to charge? £122,000.
What?
Really? I kid you not. They take a picture of me, they ruin my life, and then for me to buy the picture back is £122,000.
There are 49 pictures on there of you.
Don't show the cameras, otherwise there'll be a bill for 120 grand. But the good thing is...
Exactly, because of that, you score 49.
Yep,
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Which moves us on to Instagram.
Okay.
James May, how did you do with your picture on the bus?
I scored naught.
Naught?
Yeah.
Nobody get naught.
Well, it's quite interesting. See, I didn't have an Instagram account, so I set one up. No, but
That's
hang
a
on.
surprise.
No, but I set one up, and then as I was setting it up, I realised there was someone else on Instagram pretending to be me. So I filled in that reporting thing that pulls down, and I sent it off, and all credit to Instagram, they reacted very quickly by that afternoon, in fact, and they shut me down. Yeah, they didn't shut down the fake James May, they shut the real one down.
They killed the wrong James May.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's quite interesting. What's interesting me, though, is that there's a man somewhere out in the world, or woman, who's thought, I could pretend to be anyone I like. I shall pretend to be James May.
I know.
It's not very ambitious, is it?
Even George Clooney.
I know, but anyway, the net result of that, as they say in the army, is that I have naught.
You're
Yes.
doing very well.
I've
here,
got
aren't
one,
you?
yeah.
So, Hammond, how did you get on?
Well, my picture was brilliant. Look at it. It's look at that.
No, that is,
Good.
apart
Yeah.
from the slogan with the sexual
Yeah, that
intercourse
was
enthusiasm,
awkward, yeah.
that is an amazing photograph, granted. So, how many people have viewed it and liked it on Instagram?
9.
Well, they block you as well.
9. No. You see, I don't really do Instagram,
Yeah.
so I don't have many followers, so only 9 people see me.
Oh dear, because I got 54,000.
Oh, yes, but you do Instagram.
Yes, I do.
So you got lots
Yes,
of
I did. So
followers.
put 54,000.
Hang on a minute, let's look at this in a more positive light, Hammond. He has got 1.6 million Instagram followers.
Yes.
So 1.46 million people actively didn't like his picture. That's a good way of looking at
That's
it.
a lose,
It wasn't
really.
the best work, I admit. It was a hurried shot.
What was it?
54,000.
That does change the scoreline a bit.
Change the
doesn't it?
scoreline a lot, because I'm now on 54,053.
Right.
And you're on 1.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Anyway, I also, it gets worse, I'm afraid, for YouTube, because YouTube, I didn't add them all up, but my first David Souffle video on YouTube, 266,000 views. More than a quarter of a million.
You are ahead now.
Yes, I'm comfortably in the lead, I would say.
Yes.
So come on, Hammond.
16,800.
What, for all that effort?
I know! I don't get it either because I gave it a really cool, tempting caption. It said, look, epic street fight broken up by Ryan Gosling and Channing Tatum whilst Prince Philip tightrope walks between 2 cars. Who doesn't want to look at that?
You actually put that as the caption.
That's what it said. It's
And then the
clickbait.
YouTube millennials thought, no, I'd rather watch a cat going.
Well,
That's
must be done.
ridiculous. That is, I'm sorry, that is pathetic. Young people, you're pathetic. Right, so there we are. Those are the scores at the moment. You're out.
Yes.
And James, I'm looking and I'm thinking, just a quick adding up, unless you manage to find 325,000 people who are prepared to spend 16 minutes, because that's how long that unboxing video was, 16 minutes watching you taking a small Toyota hatchback out of a cardboard box, I've won. So,
330,000.
out of a box. Oh, he's doing the dance. You see this dance, how does he always manage to win?
Well, I think on this occasion it was partly because you tried to appeal to millennials by creating a fast show type character when nobody under 40 has ever heard of the fast show.
No, that's exactly right. You might as well have done the comedy adventures of Neville Chamberlain in 1939. That would have been better.
So, because there are more people who'd rather watch an old man take a small car out of a box than watch him endangering Office Junior or me wearing a moustache, we have to deduce that the best of the small hot hatchbacks is comfortably the worst.
Yeah, that is our conclusion.
Yeah, and on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye!
Anyway, that was a great... I got all gold apart from one. I would have had a full gold. Anyway, I'm gonna... Ugh, Jesus Christ, I was comfortable. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here. Now, quick disclaimer. I know this video was supposed to be a bit shorter, but I am going to say this. I am terrible terribly sorry I've terribly sorry I've had no Wi-Fi and I've not been able to stream. Obviously, I got it back today, and yeah, I am gonna try and get a stream out every single day. It's gonna be a challenge. Getting a video or a stream out every single day is gonna be quite hard. I will try my very, very, very best. Next episode, we're gonna do C2 Unsalty, C Legends and Luggage. Then the one after, we're gonna do Survival of the Fittest, and then Funeral for a Ford. Or maybe I'll do these last ones as an episode on their own. I don't know. What I'm gonna say is that, like I said, if you know very well, people in America have gone to school. Unlucky. But we have to go to school next month. So you probably won't. I will probably do a video about that, explaining what the dealio is, because obviously I'm going to college. Maybe after like the first week of college, I might do an update video seeing how it's going on, or if I'm enjoying it, or if I might have to change. But so far, the timeline's going to be practically the same, obviously until college. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and of course, see you later.